Salate on a run attack. Get it popping. I know that the notifications are probably not on because we dropped like 5 videos today. So yeah, do it. Sorry that I'm eating on camera here also, or on the mic and stuff. Pause. Big salute to Fire Nation with the edible freezies, you understand? Let me check a couple of things here in the background. Just give me a second. Let me answer this email here. Just trying to book the venue for another thing. So let's talk about a few things. R.Kelly is in the news. A few other things that are going on. Let me pop up on Instagram. There's a few more people who have been trying to shit on the gang. Not a gang. On the boys. I see them out there. You will get no more clout from Friday Ricky Dred. The clout train has stopped. So we ain't doing none of that. None of that. But we'll talk about a few things here going on in the news today. Mainly what I have up on the screen, R.Kelly, Guttzy boy. Some people believe different, you know what I'm saying? So the phone number is up on the screen, 563-999-3099. Let me pop up Instagram here. Hold on, let me put this shit on a thing here. So last time they were like, we can't hear you, we can't hear you on Instagram, we can't hear you, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. Like, all right. Let's try this. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up. Let's see who's in the chat right here. We are out here, Comic Gang Strong. We're over here on YouTube Live right now. YouTube Live calling, talking about a few different things. Airbnbs. Also, Airbnbs have been banned from short-term rentals for parties, anything of that nature. All y'all niggas who been up in there spilling fucking Hennessy on the carpets and, you know, mashing up the place, shooting up Airbnbs while you're doing your music videos. It's over. It's done. Salute to the Real Verse over here on Instagram. Salute to Big City _88. We are on YouTube right now. YouTube Live. Pull up. Rooms _Bishy. Who? I don't know who you're talking about. We out here. Toronto 416. Let me stop eating the freezy. Before we get into this, Toronto 416 on Instagram wants to know, why would you say Toronto is getting weird? I have my reasons. I will definitely get into that at some point in time during the stream. But for the people who are on YouTube right now, salute. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Get comfortable. Basmati Binga in the building. He wants to know when the next battle is. 220 on the beat wants to know what that noise is. That's probably the air conditioner in the background. If you pull up on YouTube, 220, pull up on our YouTube channel. You'll probably be able to hear it way better. You know what I'm saying? Personally, for Instagram, it's all good. Oh my God, the sound sounds crazy. Pull up on YouTube. It'll sound way better. And you can call in. If you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I don't know. Suck your mother. Anywho. Jimmy Green in the building. Toronto has been getting weird, fam. we have a few different things that we have to table today. You know what I'm saying? The first thing being R.Kelly, sentenced to 30 years. Holy. Did he deserve the 30 years? And you got to remember also, this is only his first case out of, I think he has 2 more to go. So he might get another 30 before this is all said and done. Are they overcharging him? Are they derailing a black man? Is he a dirty, despicable, just disrespectful man that needs to go under the jail? Talk to me. Also, somebody hit me in the comments earlier, and I'm seeing y'all also hitting me in the comments over here. Big salute to Saxo Fans 43. He says, crazy how burner bands and do be good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to assume completely that they're good, but I did see somebody hit me up on a random YouTube video saying, hey, did you see that Doobie followed burner bands? And I said no, but I did see that he followed us, the We Love Hip Hop page. So maybe, you know, things are changing as far as just the way that the man them are thinking and approaching this game. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe we're trying to turn a corner and see some change. But Mr. Kells, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Not bad, no? I've been working on my falsetto. He ain't flying nowhere, though. Right to the cafeteria. Right to PC. You know what I'm saying? He's 55 years of age, of which I am not. He's 55 years of age, looking at 30 years. You're going to be expecting him to do 85% of his time. So right there, let's do a quick calculation. 30 years times 0.85. So he's going to get 25.5 of those years he's going to have to sit in there. You know what I'm saying? As far as like federal court laws and stuff like that. However, like I said, he still has the case in Illinois. I think Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely getting sticky for Kells. Let me pull up some stuff here on the screen so we can go through Mr. Kelly's case here. You see, the thing that's crazy is that Kells has been up to this, you know, nasty shit for a while. He had the time when he had the case back in the early 2000s, and it became a spoof on the Boondocks, as well as Dave Chappelle show of him, you know, peeing on a I don't want to say too much on the YouTube, but he peed on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, she wasn't for the consent of being peed on. However, in that case, I think he said it was his brother that was in the videotape, because there was a video that came out of that at the same time. I don't know if everybody who's pulling up on this YouTube live right now is of age to remember when all that went down. You know what I'm saying? Catch 22. What up? I don't know if everybody's is old enough to remember when the videotapes were going around and fucking everybody could clearly see that that was R. Kelly on the videotape. And for some reason, at that point in time, people refused to believe that it was him. Right? Or we believed it, but we soon forgot as soon as we started hearing some fucking hits. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, do you remember he had a whole song with Jay-Z? Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. That was about that shit. They were trying to fry him in those times. And he was making songs, thumbing his nose in our face. Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. And Jay-Z was dealing with the stabbing case, stabbing Un Rivera in the stomach. Do y'all remember that, or am I just old as shit and I just remember everything? Because that happened. And as soon as he made a slapper, we were okay with him. Wind your body like a snake charmer. Let me hear you go toot toot. Let me hear you go beep beep. Y'all remember that? You gonna lie and say we weren't dancing to that shit? Because I remember I used to hear that shit at those times. I was doing courier work. I decided for one summer that I wanted to do courier work at the same time as being a hustler on road. And fucking, I'd be driving, listening to the radio in the car, and that song used to play all the time. It's the keys to ignition, and shorty rolling that body. Y'all didn't like that song? Come on now. Let's not act like we weren't stepping in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Oh, That was post P. That's not pushing P. Toronto 416 wants to know, when am I going to make a top 10 underground rappers list? It's mentally being formatted right now. Don't worry. I'm on the job. But I say all that to say and sing all that to sing. Aren't we all a little bit accountable for helping homie get all his legal fees together? Whatever that he did have left for the case? You know what I'm saying? Because we seen everything that went on with Aaliyah. And we still had to wait for the P case to come. And we were convinced, but forgiving. Like, even though he was found not guilty, how many people in the comment gang still felt that he was guilty after that? Let me know right now. Comment gang strong. Give me a thumbs up if you still felt after that case back in, and let me pull it up on the ting here, on the ting and ting. Because I want to see exactly R.Kelly tapes year. Let's see. They're talking about one from 2008. We're not talking about then. The tapes was before that. Somebody in the comments help me with what year the tapes came out. And while y'all are pulling up on this YouTube right now, hit that like button. Don't diss the man, them fam. Hit the like button, guy. $2005. Thank you, Catch 22. Now Toronto 416 is saying 2001. Well, fuck, which one is it? Let me put in some dates in here. 2000. Yo, that is not cool that they have like a fucking, hey, there's a link. Do you want to see it? No. Holy. Catch 22 says they were made in 2002. The cousin had the DVD when it got out. And wasn't it that he blamed his brother at the time? He said, it wasn't me that was in the tapes. It was my bro who looks just like me. With all that being said, Comment Gang strong. Did we accept that excuse? At that point in time, were we like, oh, he ain't guilty? Well, of course that was his brother on the tape. That wasn't him. Put the song back on, fam. Or did we just fucking have like our own just way of just denying it and just internalizing it without even like we didn't give a fuck about the victims, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. We didn't care about the victims. We cared about, do you have another slapper for us, Mr. Kelly? Because if that was the case, he would have been canceled back then. He wouldn't have been able to have all the confidence that he's had over the last, I don't know how many years while the trial was going on or before they detained him. You know what I'm saying? He was out doing concerts. He was out talking shit. They trying to cancel me. Your body's telling me no. Come on, yo. You're trying to tell me that only now in 2022 do we feel that R. Kelly was guilty? I don't know whether he was guilty or not, to prove it innocent till proven guilty or whatever, but how we felt after the time with the P tapes, did you not feel that man was guilty? This is what I'm asking. Okay? Comment Gang strong. I need to see some thumbs in the comments. Did you think he was guilty back then in the early 2000s? I remember me and my homie used to be in the car, and this was early. It was post 2001. I know that for sure because I had the black Jimmy, the GMC Jimmy 2001 in the year 2001. You know what I mean? I thought I was the Don Dada. Me and the homie are driving around. I think it was 2002, 2003 possibly. 2003, let's say. We're driving around. And fucking every time the Ignition song used to come on, we used to make jokes about this shit. Oh, that's what he was saying to the underage girl, eh? Toot, toot. Let me hear you say, beep, beep. Yo, that guy's a crazy guy. Yo, without a fucking dirtbag. But we still played. We didn't turn the song off. Lordy Lord says, crazy how my previous message about Maxwell got less time than him, even though they both deserve life. No parole. You talking about Ghislaine? Mademoiselle Ghislaine? She got a 20-piece. I was on Star, or I was listening to Star earlier, and one of the callers had said that the reason that they felt that she got a 20-piece and he got a 30-piece was because she didn't actually do the actual R wording. She just set up the shit. But from what I was seeing in that documentary, she was in that massage room too. She was involved in some of the wild activities that were going on Epstein Island. So I agree. She should have got a 30-piece, 40-piece, whatever on top of 30 years they should have gave her. Same way. Life sentence. Life is 25 years. They should have started there. But she white. Okay? That's just a reality. I'm sorry. I wish there was other reasons. She got more money. Mind you, she do have more money than Kels too. Okay, let's not get that twisted. Like, Kells was broke on the way out. You know what I'm saying? He messed up a lot of the money that he could have potentially made over the years because of his lack of education and all types of stuff, right? So there was a lot of money that Kells was missing out on that he could have got his hands on. So when he went in there, he was way broker than people expected. Whereas Ghislaine, she was probably sitting on like a good few M's to be able to handle that case, still have mad money left over, have money on offshore accounts that are hidden that people will never touch. If she ever lives to touch, like, she got a 20 piece, right? She does 85% of that. So she comes home in 16 years. She'll be alive. She'll come home to all the paper that she has stashed away. Not even the stash money. Just the money that's just sitting there. That's just been accumulating fucking interest because, you know, besides whatever expenses that they have to pay for the crib or whatever, they're just chilling. They got M's. And she don't got to sell no records. Ain't that a bitch? So I don't even think it's a black and white thing when I even think about it. It's a money thing. Kells is broke. Lordy Dor says he feels they're going to suicide her. You think so? That's what they did to the homie? Or not to the homie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. To her homie? To her man? You don't think he did that to himself? This conspiracy theory music, should I be playing an X-File sound effect? Should I bring the lights down? Listen, the only reason I'm saying all of this is because, yes, you know, now he caught a 30 piece. Good for him. Go hold that. You're a nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got away with a lot of shit. That video or that documentary was, to me, like the straw that broke the camel's back. But I just feel that this is something that is like old news. This is not, oh my God, R.Kelly's a dirtbag? Like what, we never knew this the whole time? We couldn't see this? The man called himself the Pied Piper. He put on a mask, a Zorro mask, and we were okay with this. We watched it. The nigga came out with a 13-part mini-series music video series called Trapped in the Closet. Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Mind you, I ain't gonna act like I'm holier than thou. Like, I liked Fiesta. Remember Boo and Gotti? Right? I like I Wish. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. Right? That shit was fire. But in the back of my mind, I was like, how long is this going to last for this nigga? It's a group thing type of thing. Once we realize, and this is how cancel culture works. When a bunch of people start getting on the cancel train, then it starts to go out, it starts to move, it's rolling. So now the cancellation's happening. However, if everybody's on the train of, oh no, we're cool with him, even if we're not, we group think so much that we make ourselves cool with it. So we peed on a chick back in early 2000s because generally people started saying, okay, well, you know what? Whatever, I like his new song. Oh, he started making his comeback with B2K. Bump, bump, bump. He wrote bump, bump, bump. He started to ease himself back into our consciousness. Okay, and then he came out with a flurry of hits. And we didn't forget. We accepted the heinous crime. It wasn't like, we forgive you. We just acted like it didn't happen. Hit the like button, yo. Make sure to smash that like button, please. It helps to build us up in the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? Get us cooking out here. So, I guess it's a fuck R.Kelly thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Let's see what it says here in the article. Disgraced R&B singer R.Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison Wednesday, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for Eastern District of New York, following his conviction last year on federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges, stemming from his efforts over years to use his fame to ensnare victims he sexually abused. Okay? Prosecutors had asked the judge to sentence R.Kelly, 55, to more than 25 years behind bars, while his defense attorney asked for 10 years or fewer, saying prosecutors' request was, I can't even see that word from here, tantamount to the life sentence. Survivor of R. Kelly's abuse held hands and prayed as U.S. District Court Judge Ann Donnelly began reading his sentence. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, who wore a tan prison uniform, dark rimmed glasses, and black mask at the hearing in federal court in Brooklyn, showed no emotion. Okay? I'm not going to go through the whole victim statement and but that's what he looked like. Yeah, it's over for Kells. Victims got up there. They did victim statements. They got to speak against him. All that right there helps to really, really help the judge and jury push it over the top. It was an easy win. Hook, line, and sinker. Get him out of here. Right? I think we all knew this was coming. Did anybody think that he was going to get off? Like, there's a few people that I heard that were supporting him. Are they still going to support him? Like, I don't even want to, like, diss any of our past alumni, but recent alumni, 6 Views Uncut alumni, Deja Doll, she was going off. She was like, R. Kelly, free R. Kelly, but her angle was like, everybody was responsible. Everybody was accountable. And this is true. But he's still a dirtbag. He still needs to go and hold a time. Or hold that 30 piece, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fair man. If you did some heinous shit, go hold that. If you're innocent, come home. Boosie was on publicly supporting him on Vlad TV. Catch 22 says, I'm kind of with Deja still. You know, because her thing was like, them bitches knew what the fuck was going on when she went in there, when they went in there. Why they want to go see big old R. Kelly for? And when I was little, I was like, she got a point still. Because her whole thing is like, when she was younger, she was dealing with big man. When she was probably underage, big mans were rolling over to her high school and shit, trying to pick her up. Just like R. Kelly. Just like Mans in Jane, Mans in Scarborough, Mans downtown. They're doing it right now, fam. They're just not famous. Look at what We Love Hip Hop alumni Hot Boy Ryder is being charged with right now. Isn't that somewhere in the R. Kelly avenues? Like, I feel that this is not out of the ordinary. It's not cool. It's fucking disgusting. But it's not out of the ordinary. I'll tell you, when I was younger, and I was a real geek, I couldn't pick up no gal. I used to deal with this one girl. She was about 2 years younger than me. All right, I was in high school these times. I think I was like 17. My bad. Let me bring that back. I was just finishing and I was 16. She was 15. Played the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? She had me drop her off to meet her other nigga. Gangsta niggas over in Côte d'Ivoire. This is in Montreal. This is when I was still living in Montreal. And niggas know Côte d'Ivoire is, there's a lot of hoods out there. There's a lot of gangsta niggas out there. You bring me to Côte. I took the fucking subway with the bitch. Big old niggas that she going to go meet. You know what I'm saying? One time I'm at the crib. See, catch 22? Yikes. See that? And the thing is that be wild about this shit, that like, it's both people have to be held accountable when it comes to this shit. Obviously, when it comes to younger people, their frontal cortex is not developed yet. They can't be completely held accountable for all their actions. But some of that is cap too. Okay? And I'm not going to victim blame or any of that type of stuff. But, you know, Catch 22 just said here in the comments, I was 17, he was 27. Some of these fast ass young girls be trying to push themselves up on these older niggas. I'm not saying that these older niggas is right for taking it. You know what I'm saying? 6 summers. Yo, fam, I did almost. Yo, fam, I did. It was complete. She played me completely. She helped to shape the way that I fucking approach dealing with women in the future. Let me finish my story. I'm at the crib trying to get some pussy, okay? Trying to get some of my first at them times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had no game. Like, I'm talking square, carré. I'm chilling in the crib, and then bing bong, another nigga pulls up. Another one. She tells me, go in my brother's room. Let me just deal with him and let me get him out of here. Remember, I'm still a teenager, okay? So don't come for me like, yo, you're fucking goofy. Like, I'm still a kid, fam. Like, just chill. I go into her brother's room in the bunk bed, and, you know, poor brother, yo, the little brother is in the fucking bed there. Like, I'm like, yo, what the hell is this guy doing here? You know what I'm saying? He had a little bit like of mental issues and stuff. He's just chilling there like, And I had to chill in that room. I could hear the nigga. Don't worry, they didn't start smashing or anything like that. Right? It wasn't that crazy of a story, okay? Spoiler alert. But that nigga sounded hella old in the next room. You know what I'm saying? After that, I was never the same. Oh. Good times. Salute to Sparky and Shen. Salute to Royal Fresh. We all win some and lose some, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Okay, but I say all that to say some of y'all gal are fast-ass gal, eh? See a nigga with money pulling up in the whip. Leave that nigga alone. Go give some pussy to Tyrone in your fucking class. Stop the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these old niggas is nasty. They won't be able to control themselves. Trust me. But anyhow, R.Kelly, there's nothing else, I guess, to keep up on. The only thing we'll be keeping you updated is the next set of trials that pop up. Another 25 piece for you here. Another 10 piece for you there. Blasey blah. Blasey blah. Anywho, what else is going on? Because I'm looking at the comments here. Seeing the comments. Comment gang strong. I promised more lives this week. There's no We Love Hip Hop podcast episode tomorrow morning. I will repeat. I've been saying this since last week, so don't ever get it twisted, okay? Because I know some people are going to be like, oh, he didn't drop an episode yesterday because the thing got him all shook. We knocked him off his square. No! There'll be no ting knocking me off my square. But I am reading the comments here. I did see somebody say, have Alizé pull up. For what? Let me know. She got something going on? Does she have a podcast happening? Does she make content anymore? Or her trying to bring down the We Love Hip Hop network was her last attempt at making content? I'm not going to get up here and shit on her, you know what I'm saying? Even though, like, she loves to support people who tell lies. The one thing I will say, you know, about the little live experience that happened yesterday, that, you know, you can go check out on our YouTube channel right now. Make sure that, you know, once you're done with this, go and check out the live stream that the SSK Screenshot King has reposted for y'all of some rapper chick. She had a microphone and everything. I'm like, yo, you should start a podcast. And it's funny because I seen Moji earlier on Instagram Live. He had a microphone too. You should start a podcast too. I know some other people who started podcasts after us. And that's fine because it's like we're not the fucking godfather originators of podcasts. Like, I've been listening to pods since 2012. I would maybe even say 2013, if you want to push it a year. With the Juan Epstein podcast, hosted by, and they bought it back. Peter Rosenberg, DJ Cypher Sounds. This is all audio shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a podcast purist. I didn't start the podcast because I seen some other niggas doing it, and I was like, oh, what them niggas doing over there? You know what I'm saying? I started the podcast because I love listening to podcasts. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't compete with other Toronto podcasts. You know what I'm saying? I'm just competing with ourselves at making things sound as good as the ones that I really admire. So when I'm looking around, I'm not looking around at the Toronto landscape to see who can we make a better podcast than. That's stupid and retarded. It's weird. I don't big up my chest after I dropped 170 something episodes. I just keep making episodes. There's never been one time where and listen, we record mad content so you guys can pull up a tape and be like, no, Friday, this is the time when you did. There's never been a time where I've gotten up on these microphones, whether it's on an Instagram or YouTube Live or the podcast, any of the podcast itself, and say, oh, fuck that other Toronto podcast. We're the sickest podcast in the city. We're the best. We get the best interviews. We're better than all you other guys. No, we never said that shit. Because that would be corny. It'd be weird. Because it's like, why would I go look around at the people around us to try to be better than us when we can all work together? Because me, I'm not weird. Okay? I can't speak for you other niggas. You do weird shit. Like, do podcasts with Vaseline on your table with 3 men around. Where do you do that at? What are y'all saying in the comments here? Let me just check the phone lines here quick, past 2. No, you haven't. In fact, you've given rise to encouraging others to start their own podcast. Salute to Catch 22. Mike Greenhouse said, you, Joe Button, do it. Salute to Joe Button podcast. Salute to Joe Button himself, because I'm a Joe Button fan. Okay? Pre-podcast. I'm a mood music, whatchamacallit. I listen to all of the No Love Lost, Some Love Lost, All Love Lost series, the Love Lost series, like the albums. Okay? I'm not talking about Joe Button, what do you call it? Pump It Up Joe Button. I didn't like Pump It Up Joe Button. But the quarter, that quarter mixtape that he had, Mood Music 4 is my favorite Joe Button mixtape. Sober Up is like one of my favorite Joe Button songs. And Only Human. And when he transitioned to doing podcasting, which was about 3 years before us, I was like, that's a good look. It's a good thing to do. Inspirational. And as this podcast started growing, I was like, I actually learned a lot from the different engineering techniques that Parks uses. You know what I'm saying? As far as like making the sound fuller on the music and stuff like that. Because a lot of people will watch us on YouTube and we appreciate that. But the audio experience, trust me, way more fire. That's where you hear the music. You know what I mean? When we go through the top 6 music videos, you hear the music beefed up in the fucking music videos when we're reviewing them. Before we start talking in the intros that you guys might see on the YouTube videos, we've played like 5 bangers to get us in the zone to start talking for the next 2 hours. Like real podcasting, like a real audio experience. Beat beds underneath times that we're having conversations about certain people or in the music industry, or if we're about to talk about a famous rapper or something like that, introducing that segment with the fucking rapper's tune. Real podcasting in this bitch. Not that weird shit that a lot of you niggas been doing just because y'all saw a couple of YouTube videos that we did. Like, this is the problem with Toronto. It's that halfway bullshit. Niggas get halfway there and they're like, we made it to the finish line. Fuck you niggas over there. Nigga, your fucking audio, your video, all that is garbage. How dare you brag when you don't even put in enough weeks? And here's the thing. This is why Toronto's weird. Okay? This is why Toronto's fucking weird. Y'all niggas been trying to use me for clout. Okay? For the last 6 months. How many people have been, fuck Friday. Oh, I got a problem with Friday because of this, so I'm going to make a whole video about it. You're clout chasers. Whether you make a YouTube video, whether you go on an Instagram rant, you want my response so you can get some more followers so you could do nothing with it. And it's weird. Get 'em's man. Salute. Rich 8927 salute. It's weird. If you niggas start a podcast, I don't care. I just want to see you win. Even when you all get cute. Oh my God. It smells better than you. Nobody saw that shit. You just want us to talk about you so you can get some clout. But guess what? I'm not going to say your names. These niggas let burn bridges that they didn't even get to build yet. It's weird. It's weird. It's creepy. Like, I'm talking about niggas who are like going crazy on Instagram for months on top of months. Making videos about the man them. Whether it's me or Guttzy Guttz. Going crazy. You sleep good at night? You're weird. How you obsess about the man them when the man them are obsessing about a bag? You're weird. And then when I walk down the street, you know what be happening? Mad love. Ain't nobody come up to me tell me nothing. All that weird shit turns to love. Yo, what up, Friday? Oh, yo, respect or appreciate what you do. Yo, suck your mom. I seen you in the comments acting weird. I'm just not on the same type of time that I used to be. I'm not going to hold a grudge and deaf us niggas that were acting weird online. You know what I'm saying? That's not my MO, fam. I don't care about niggas like that, fam. I'm sorry. Like, I care about my niggas, fam. And I care about the people who give a fuck about themselves. All you niggas who keep on fucking trying to self-destruct yourselves, I can't have time for you. I can only have time for the people who want the time, fam. The people who are in the audience, the people who appreciate their own fucking life, the rappers who have some ambition. All the rest of you niggas are basura. I don't have time for you. If I was to put my energy into you, then I'm going to keep my energy away from the people who are doing positive things. And y'all want that because you're lazy. It's weird. That's all I got to say. It's just weird. It's weird. Anyhow. Airbnbs. It's a wrap, guys. The music videos, the parties, it's all over. There'll be no spilling Hennessy on the fucking carpet for the man them. 1-0-1-2 for the man them. I spilled some by mistake. Oh, don't worry, that's for the dogs them. No, fam, this carpet is plush white. I don't want none of you dusty niggas in my Airbnb anymore. By law. And I'm not mad at it. Y'all can call me Republican or not a Republican, a conservatist, pull your bootstraps up, coon, whatever. Get your dusty Gucci belt wearing, fucking grab a smoking, Hennessy drinking and dripping all over my carpet ass, dusty niggas out of my goddamn Airbnb. It's a wrap. It's over. Let's see what's going on here. We fucked it up, yo. They could say, oh, you know, the COVID laws and, you know, you guys weren't obeying like the capacity rules and you guys were throwing parties and during times when it was... No, it's the niggas. It's the niggas. Okay? We have YouTube too. All right? And they're over it, fam. Imagine you own a crib. Listen, I own a crib. The fuck am I saying? The area where I own my crib in Montreal, the zone, they don't allow Airbnb. Okay? Airbnb policy. Hold on, let me find a fucking article on this so we can go through this together. Okay? They don't allow Airbnb. They said, nah. If there's an Airbnb, or if you have a listing on Airbnb that's in that area, one, you're shut down, and you're gonna get fines. Right? Why am I not seeing anything on this shit? Let me find it from Twitter. Give me a second. Because I've been looking on Twitter for a lot of the trending topics. And if you didn't notice, I'm not trying to stay on this Toronto bullshit all the time, fam. There's a shelf life and there's a limit. There's a max on how much interest people have in Toronto shit. I know this is a Toronto based network. We're located over here. And that's all well and dandy. But there's only so much we could talk about Toronto rappers. And guess what? So 2 and 2 Spin the Block did. And guess who's beefing with who? Like, all you niggas only get like 50,000 views tops. Why the fuck should we care about you and keep on talking about you all the time when there's like other things going on in the news that like people really pay attention to? Huh? I'll take a view dip to stop talking about you dusty Toronto niggas. Straight. I'll repeat. I will take a view dip to start cutting half of these stories into like world stories, some stories that we're talking about, things that are important in the whole just life period. Rather than, guess what? There's this chick who has a song against Friday Ricky Dred. You know what I'm saying? After a while, it just gets like, it gets corny. Am I wrong about that? There's a max on people who give a shit about Toronto rappers before I even get into this. Hold on. There's a max on people who give a shit about Toronto rappers, okay? I'm just going to be real with you today. All right, let's have a truth moment like they used to say on that show, The Game. Right? Worldwide, how many people you really think give a fuck about the biggest underground Toronto rappers out here? Real talk. Okay? If you compare, and I know now we're gonna start getting into the waters of offending people. If you compare like a 3M French, a Pressa, a Smiley, take those three names, okay? Up and coming underground rappers, and then put them up against a Lil Tecca, a Moneybagg Yo, and a Lil Baby. Who do people care about more? Okay? How many people on YouTube are searching for those people more than the people that I mentioned, the three people I mentioned previously? Right? So let's say 100,000 people on a regular are looking for what's going on with the three Toronto rappers. There's at least 1 million people each that are looking for all of those different people that I just mentioned out of the American group. Lil Baby not underground, my bad. ESTG. Give me another one. Spot him, got him. The nigga who just caught a case. The nigga got one tune. He's more popping than fucking half of the niggas in Toronto. And he ain't even popping. Let's be real, fam. Like, I see the view counts even when niggas do interviews on American platforms. I'm not going to say any names because I'm not trying to offend nobody in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I can see when the interview counts be on, like, the American nobodies or people that nobody knows yet compared to the niggas that are from Toronto that they interview who are on the way up. Okay, you guys know the platforms that I'm talking about. I'll even name them, the platforms like the Vlad TVs, the platforms like the Breakfast Club. We can see the number difference, which also in turn equals out to an interest difference in the amount of people who watch that interview in comparison to like some random politician that just might pop up on the Breakfast Club or something. Let's fucking be real. I'm looking for the article here on Airbnb as I'm ranting. I'm multitasking. I would like that to change. I would love millions of people to be up on YouTube trying to find out what the latest news is with 777 Tommy. There's thousands, but not millions. We're still not there yet. You know what I'm saying? We might never get there. We might never get to the point where, like, there's millions of people who are searching to see what's going on with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the comment gang's saying. 'Cause maybe I'm just fucking like, I'm wrong. I'm getting too old. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But I just feel that there's like a max on the amount of interest that people have for Toronto rappers in comparison to like even a UK rapper. You figure deal me? But even without, and I'm not going to get back to the fucking Airbnb. All right. Fuck the Airbnb people, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And fuck you niggas trying to fuck up people's homes, okay? In the end of the day, nobody wants to be living in an area who every time this person rents out their place, a bunch of fucking niggas pull up in a bunch of luxury cars, or even white kids pull up and fucking have a crazy rave party in there, and you know what I mean, start puking all over the lawn in front and all that stuff, and then you got to deal with that shit because that's a short-term rental place. Nah, fam, get it out of here, get them out of here. What else is going on? What's going on? It's funny because I'm looking on Twitter right now as we speak. I'll pull it up on the screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at here. And there's a few things that are trending. And as far as even with like the thumbnail that I started off with, right? Or that I have here on the screen with Mr. Kells. Aaliyah is trending right now. I want to see why Aaliyah is trending. Let me just change the color on the chat for y'all so y'all can be seen. And Kevin Samuels is trending for some reason. I want to see why he's trending. They're saying that right now the airports are mosh up. Now that the mandates are over. Let's see what's going on with Aaliyah. Why is Aaliyah trending? Let's see. Never got apology she deserves for being treated. Yeah, it's all about the R.Kelly shit. So now everybody believes the Aaliyah shit? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Come on. Now y'all believe it. So it took 20 years for people to be like, yeah, that Aaliyah shit, that was fucked up though. Y'all ain't shit. What is going on in the news? Let's see what else is going on here. There seems to be a Drake. Yeah, let me go find this on Instagram here. Apparently Drake and Lil Uzi Vert have a tune on the way. BG got a head tap. BG who? Hot Boys BG or a BG from Toronto? You know, let's do some Toronto news. Fuck it. Jesus Christ. Let me pull up Instagram here. Uno momento. My Instagram moving slow as shit. Here it is. All right. Let me fix the screen for y'all. Follow Visionary Art Center on Instagram also. That's the spot where we do this. Let's go to the mixiest place in town. Six Sounds. Oh. Burner Bands, Doobie. Oh, what's going on with Doobie? Let me be nosy for a second. I don't want to, I'm treading lightly because he just started following us. You know what I'm saying? I think we're all good now. We're in the good books. Rumors say Doobie and Hood Baby Peppa are not seeing eye to eye at the moment and sneak diss each other. How, Sway? We both rap, but I ain't competing with you, gang. What else? If you take time and make an account to message people, you need help. Is there more? And that's it. Fuck all that. I want to talk about the positivity out here. Because apparently, I've seen in the comments a couple times now, he started following burner bands. How can we see this? Let's pull up 17 Doobie's account. And this means something because for the people who are into the whole Toronto politics and Ray Tay, those are not, they're I guess they're quote unquote allegedly ops. Allegedly. Let's see who he's following. He's following We Love Hip Hop. We got action here, guys. Hey. Right at the top. Keeps it solid. We got to find the check marks. Let's see. Burner got the was. What does this mean, guys? Does this mean that everything is going to start becoming in a different direction? I could theorize here. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of stuff going on in the city, which beefs being squashed, man, them moving on past the polys. Those things going on in the city would really benefit way more if there's no polys, or less polys at least. So if I see this, to me, I see something in a positive direction, right? Sometimes you got to be the bigger man. Doesn't mean that like them mans on the wash side are not being the bigger mans. But sometimes you got to take that step to be like, you know what? I know we both want to squash this shit. We both make fire music. You never know, a collab could be coming. I'm theorizing. I don't know anything on the inside. Niggas don't talk to me like that. But if that's a thing, to me, that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? It'll start really, really changing a lot of other people's ways of doing things in the city. If certain mans take a step forward and say, see what we did? Look, it's all like, yes, things have happened, ray-tay-tay, but we've been able to put that to the side and focus on this bag. You know what I mean? I was on here, a couple weeks ago talking about the issues and, you know, having this open invitation to Doobie and all types of shit. And we've seen Doobie from young. His name is 17 Doobie. At the time, I think, even though I know that's not just an age thing, at the time, he was hella young when he came in. So as he's growing up, he's probably starting to see things in different ways. Like, you know, a lot of this shit is fucking stupid to be like messing up our bags, scaring the money away. I'm sure, you know, meeting different people has probably even opened his eyes to a lot of different shit where he's like, you know what? Yeah, that could be squashed still. Or maybe not squashed, but we could agree to disagree. You feel me? I rate it. Because like I said, I publicly expressed it that he wasn't feeling us like that. Niggas been asking for years, can we get that Doobie interview? Like, really asking. Like, I'm talking about not just here when we're on YouTube Live. I'm talking when we're in the comments. I'm just reading the comments. It'd be a video about, I don't know, Donald Trump doing some wild shit. And they'll be like, when's that Doobie interview though? Nigga, the video has nothing to do with any hip hop right now. I don't care. Doobie better. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we got the follow now, I'm like, and Burner Bands in the same damn day? He might be feeling good today, fam. Hey, tomorrow he might wake up pissed off, be like, fuck all you niggas, unfollow. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I'm fucking with it. Salute to Doobie, man. Let's see what else is going on here. What else is going on? Do I want to see what's going on with this Drake thing? Yeah, Doobie does have a super loyal following. Like, you can't say nothing bad about that nigga. Like, they'll digitally fucking stick you up, fam. Oh yeah, Charleston White got some shit to say. Can we talk about Drake for a second? Just a quick second. There's a couple of things that are going on with Drizzy Drake that I'd like to talk about. So one, the Honestly Nevermind album. Now that a week has passed, who is still listening to it? And how do y'all feel about it if you still are listening to it? If you're not listening to it anymore, it might be because you're just not feeling it. I think that might be an obvious thing, right? It might not be your cup of tea. It says here, Drake Honestly Nevermind debuts at #1 on the Billboard 200 with 204,000 units sold. Okay. And also, the superstar becomes the only the fifth act with more than 10 #1 albums on the charts, joining the Beatles, Bruce Springsteen, Jay-Z, and Barbra Streisand. So is this like a thing where it's just like automatically he's going to get into these places because he's Drake, or is it because the music is good? I need to know from the comment gang, because straight up, like, nigga watches our content. I'm sure he probably wants to know the temperature of how the streets of Toronto, because we represent a big part of our demographic represents what the hood feels like in Toronto. Okay. I know there's other podcasts out there who would love to get the attention of the culture, like the culture part. But when you're like nerdy geeks who've never even like been accepted into the culture your whole life, it's hard to speak on the culture. So we do that over here. So sometimes Drizzy Drake, he pulls up to see what the man them think about Wagwan. You know what I'm saying? And we give honest opinions out here. Even me, the Drakeologist. I'll tell you straight, I liked it when it dropped. I listened to it a few times after, but I haven't had it in a rotation. However, I don't listen to a lot of music when I'm just walking anymore. I just do a lot of like book listening or podcast listening. But as far as like music listening, I wasn't like compelled to, I have to put the Drake album back on and listen to it again. Mind you, I didn't do that with the Kendrick either. So it's not about if their quality of their albums are good. I'm just not into it like that anymore, where I'm just like, I got to listen to music every part of my day. Wake up, listen to music, go to sleep to music, eat to music, shit to music, sleep to music. Nah, like, if it's time to fuck, I'll put on some music. Or just the news. But like, real shit. I can't really give a informed opinion on it, because you know what? I'll tell you the truth, actually. I'm always telling you the truth, but the truth is I can give a little bit of informed opinion on it. It's not something where I feel like I need to go back and listen to it right now. I don't think it's shit. But when Scorpion dropped, which was the last album, okay? In between, there was projects. But between Scorpion and the Certified Lover Boy album, I haven't been pleased with full projects. Scorpion, I was listening to in rotation. I'm in the gym listening to the first CD. I'm listening to the second CD in different circumstances, or like the second, because it was a 2 CD thing, right? Or 2 album thing. It's not CDs. We don't do CDs anymore. But you know what I mean. It was a double disc, and I was still listening to that heavily, like, you know what I mean? It was I lived with the album. The stuff that dropped after, he dropped the Dark Lane mixtape, and mind you, we did go into a pandemic, okay? He dropped the Dark Lane mixtape. No, didn't like it. Like, I liked some songs, but I didn't like 2C Slide. I didn't like that song. Left foot in, right foot out, left foot in, right foot out. turn your body all around and do what all about. That's what it's all about. Like, no. Come on, bro. You're better than that. Left foot in, right foot out. Left foot. What? Huh? That's the hook? Bruh. Don't do this to me, fam. I'm a Drakeologist, bro. I'm here defending you in invisible courtrooms on a regular basis. No, my client Drake is the best because of this and because of that. And then you come left foot in, right foot out, turn your body around and you do it all about. Like, nigga, what? You fucking Sharon Lois and Bram, my nigga? Don't do that, fam. You're better than that. I'm not saying I want to hear Drake rap all the time. Like, fuck no, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of my favorite Drake songs are the singing songs. So let's not get that twisted. Okay? We won't get into all that. I'm not going to show you the songs that really get me in my feels. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with the boy's talent, fam. So when he does like this, like, let me just dash this out there just to fucking make these obligations and whatever, it taints the legacy. It taints the legacy. No long albums. My advice to Drake, this moving forward after this, and I don't know if this is what they're already doing. I don't have any inside information. Okay, I have no inside information. Start channeling now all the different genres that you want to get off your chest. So you did your dance album. You don't even have to give us the rap album next. I can wait. You give us the R&B album. Then you can spice that R&B album up with a few Find Your Love type tunes, and you know what I'm saying? You can stretch the lines of R&B a little bit. Rap on maybe a couple of tunes on the last part just to be like, okay, I don't even need to get a rapper on this. And then you give us a rap album. The album that everybody always fantasizes about. Oh, imagine him and Primo did a whole album. That'd be so... Big salute to all my homies who've always said that, but I was always like, it's never gonna happen. Like, you guys need to fucking stop dreaming. Like, why would he do that to take a loss for you niggas? It'd be so fire. Yeah, it would be fire. Oh, it would be okay. Salute to Primo. But I don't want to hear a whole Drake album with Primo beats. I love Primo beats, but not enough to only hear a whole album with Primo and Drake. I'd rather hear like Hit Boy and Drake. Or if him and Boy Wonder decided to just do a whole album together. That would be fire. Yo, Drizzy, you could take that one right there. You and Boy Wonder do a full 7 album project. Woo-wee. Just let Boy Wonder give you all the slappers that get you in that rapping zone, and then just timestamp all the fucking songs. 3:30 a.m. in fucking Texas, and 4:30 a.m. in Markham, and 6:30 a.m. in Belleville. Like, I don't fucking care, bro. Timestamp all them bitches and just bar niggas' heads off. This all your ops. Just go crazy. You know, we don't need 12 songs, 15 songs of that. Just give us 7, move on to the next project. Maybe 8. Listen, I'm verbally just giving you ideas off the head. You could take any one of these. But we need that. You don't need to prove nothing to these niggas anymore because, like, you're going to end up, like, trying to overstep the victory that you've already had, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gave us the dance. I'm going to repeat this again for you, Drizzy. You gave us the dance. Now, give us an R&B soon. Don't wait 8-9 months. Just give us right away. Give us the R&B one. And then maybe 2-3 months after that, slap him in the head with a fucking full Boy Wonder Drizzy Drake collabo album. All Boy Wonder slappers on the beat. That same zone that you got in when the nigga did back to back. 7 songs straight. All your ops have smoked for 7 songs. That's fire right there. That's A&R'ing right there, my G. Gibbons, what up? Am I crazy with those ideas, or is that like something that y'all would fuck with too? Or does he need to mix it up? Because that's the fucking problem. When a nigga mixes it up, not everybody likes everything. So you'll get an album that has 20-something songs on it. And you're like, well, I like the rapping ones, but I didn't like them R&B ones. But then I liked a couple of them. Well, shit, fam. There's too many different genres happening in one place. So somebody's going to get alienated at some point of the album where you're skipping if you're not into all of the shit that the nigga does. But you like his shit. So let him give it to you in concise doses, short doses. And then you could just pick the fucking genre of shit that you like. You know what I'm saying? Six Summers says Drake gonna make the mans wait 6 summers. No, he ain't. He'll be right back. The nigga got album obligations to do anyway, so it's like, just keep on dropping. Fam, you're not even competing with anybody anymore, fam. You're just competing with yourself. And now you just need to stick the landing, bro, on one project where everybody's like, nobody can say shit. Catch 22 says, so no one heard that 14-second clip of the next track from the new album? It's old Drake, but it's even better. Given says nobody can say shit now. Well, they are. There's niggas who are dissing this album. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, this is not even good house. I didn't say that, but niggas been saying that. You're like, this shit is mid. Oh, no, he only sold 204,000. He didn't sell as much as his last one. Nigga, are you selling 204,000 records? Like, that's when you start getting to the nitpick level, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, he only sold 204,000 compared to his last album. That's less than 50,000 compared to his last album. Like, shut up. Like, the nigga loses some record sales and he's still on top. So what the fuck does that say for the rest of you, or you bums out there who've been trying to catch up to Drake for the last 10 years? What does that say for y'all? I'm talking to the Americans too. I'm not talking to the Toronto niggas. He ain't competing with Toronto niggas. Toronto niggas are like 30 levels above him, fam. His competition is like the Migos and other niggas that are not even really his competition. Like, come on now. Like, Kendrick can sell 200 something thousand records in 1 week. Okay, I think he did 280 something in 1 week. After waiting for 5 fucking years, bruh. Drake drops albums like he takes shits and still has the same amount of album sales as Kendrick. It's not even a competition anymore. Now at this point, since you already won the race, just do what you want to do musically. Fuck these niggas, bro. Trying to tell you, Drizzy. Yeah, Rich 9227. Is that what it is? 927, my bad. Said Drake can just kick back and lavish and chill. He's too goated. But that gets boring, right? So since we can see that he ain't trying to chill anytime soon. Now just victory lap these niggas, bro. Style on them, fam. Don't even make it look like you're trying. This new album here, I'm okay with it, okay? I think it's a good start to start getting that type of shit off like I just mentioned. You did the dance. I'm going to repeat it again. You did the dance. Now hit them with the R&B's and then hit them with the rappers, brethren. And then, I don't know, do whatever you want after that, fam. You could do a whole Mix It Up album again, but don't do the 20-something song albums. Even though people say Views is a classic, that to me is debatable. It's almost a classic, but it's too long. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be doing like 20-something songs on the album and like maybe not even the interludes. There's still raps going on. Like, that's too many tunes. I know we're in the streaming era and more songs, but if you still want to have a concise body of work, 14, 17 songs tops. But I would rather 14. You can get everything that you need to say and take people through a musical ride from beginning to end in 14 songs. That's efficient listening. Common Gang strong. We don't need double album, fam. Just 14, like I'm talking even if you mix it up. 14 of like with 3 R&Bs, fucking couple of raps on there, like maybe 5 raps, another like 2 fucking experimental things, intro, outro, and you're out of there, fam. 16 Summers, 17, 19? Nah, fam. By the time you get to 17, you're like, holy, fam, you still got more tunes to go? That's just me. You do 14, bonus cut 15 tracks. You know what I'm saying? And that bonus cut be like how Summer 16, right? Salute 6 Summers. Remember Summer 16? That was a bonus track. One of his best albums to me was like the one with Future. They got in and out like a bank robbery, fam. You could listen to it. You get to the end. You're like, oh, shit is done. Start that again. But if the shit is like fucking a 90, almost 2-hour album, the chances that I'm going to repeat it right after I finish listening to it again, to the last song, I'll probably move on to another album. You keep it concise, just a little bit over an hour. People are listening to that shit on repeat, fam. Trust me, fam. Y'all niggas need to get me over in the office. Straight up. What's our time over there? What's my time over here, man? Holy. One can chat. Hit the like button, yo. Don't want to cover anything else that's going on here. There's one more thing here. Lil Durk is looking for me. I ain't hard to find, says Charleston White. Holy, let's do it. Where's the volume?
Looking for you with Lil Durk.
Oh, damn. Why they gotta have music playing?
If Lil Durk is looking for you with Lil Durk trying to catch you lacking,
Bada boom, bada bing.
it's like you have something to say to Durk.
Well,
Let me find this without the damn music playing. Holy frick, man. Let's find this without the music playing. Charleston, right. I don't know if y'all notice. I don't want to talk about these dusty Toronto niggas, whether it's the dusty podcasters who try to talk shit on their dusty Vaseline podcast, or the dusty rappers who try to get clout making fucking full rap songs against a nigga who don't even rap no more. You niggas are basura. There's more important things to talk about. You will get no clout today. Here we go. This is old.
You also went viral on multiple videos. Well, it's really one video, but like 5 different people picked it up, and it's all over YouTube, and it hit Twitter and Instagram. And it was kind of like, if Lil Durk is looking for you, if Lil Durk trying to catch you lacking, it's like you have something to say to Durk.
well,
Big salute to Say Cheese, yo. Holla at us, Say Cheese. Am I subscribed? I'm subscribed. Yo, holla at us, yo. Let's get this popping, fam. Sean Kai,
well,
let's
I ain't
go.
have nothing to say to Dirk. I be responding to people in the comments. Lil Durk looking for you. Nigga, if Lil Durk looking for me, I ain't hard to find. I'm responding to people in the comments. I already know Lil Durk ain't looking for me. But what I'm doing is, I kill the image, homie, of what our people think these niggas is. Lil Durk ain't no bad motherfucker. No, man, bad motherfuckers don't have fat white baby mamas.
This guy's good. This guy's good. What do y'all think about Charleston White, yo? Is he gone too far? Or does he be speaking the truth out there? Like he just brings truth to power and niggas just don't like to hear what he has to say. You know what I'm saying? I know he gets a lot of mixed opinions. He's what they call a polarizing figure. You know, he said some choice words like Bloods and Crips have killed more niggas than the KKK. Right? He also said that King Von's killing was a sacrifice, a demon sacrifice, because King Von was out here murdering people and making songs about it and glorifying gang violence and, you know, talking about how many people he killed. So, you know, him being killed, Lil Timmy is a demon slayer, he said. He slayed a demon. Don't we call ourselves demons? Free all the dogs and the demons? So we want to be evil, no? So technically, if we call ourselves demons, right? And I'm talking about the niggas who out there killing each other and shit like that. Okay, you want to be demons, and then you go kill niggas. If you get killed, didn't a demon get killed? Like, you exorcise the demon? Like, no disrespect to King Von's family and you know, condolences. But if he has 5 bodies and then somebody bodied him, sucker. Like, it's not like I could be like, oh my God, how could they take out such a good man? And that goes the same for a lot of niggas that I've, like, even in the city. There's people who I have RIPs for, who have put down some bodies. And in my unlearning that I had to do over the years, and I'm not talking about mad years, a lot of my unlearning, okay, and I'll repeat that word, unlearning, a lot of my unlearning has happened over the last 5 years, where I'm like, I stopped saying free the dogs. There's a lot of We Love Hip Hop alumni who are sitting down incarcerated right now. I feel for them. I feel for their life circumstances and situations and different things like that. But if you're guilty of the crime, if you let off the gun in a fucking public place and put innocent people at I'm not going to say free you. You're guilty of doing some shit that could have hurt people, fam. I'm sorry. Go sit down. When you come home, we could do an interview. But I'm not going to feel, hey, yo, free him so he can be doing more debauchery and violence. No. Then I'm encouraging the fuckery. So I don't even say rarely, like, you never see me. I've done it lately for a couple of people who've been doing time for a while. Like, I put a free Bizz Loc the other day because of the things that I've seen him do since his incarceration. He's been making some public appearances or public showings of different things that he's trying to do to change the systems that are going on and the injustices that are going on inside the jails. I rate that. Okay? When I see people who are changing their life around while behind bars so that they don't recidivize, free that. But if I'm not gonna say free a man who's just gonna come back out and shoot up the fucking place again. The fuck do I want that for? I want to be able to walk the streets safe too. So I'm not gonna be encouraging freeing dogs and demons. I don't agree with everything that Charleston White says, but I'm not mad at anything that he does say. Right? You got bodies on you, fam? Hold the L. If you don't, and you're wrongly convicted, then free you. But if they caught you, there's substantiating evidence, and it's beyond a reasonable doubt that you murked somebody and took somebody's kid away from them, then go sit down, fam. Niggas might not like the way I'm talking right now, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not going to help you guys fucking put yourself into a grave. I'm not going to be like, yeah, y'all free him, free the dogs and the demons. No, fam. Stop the fuckery. How about that? Go get money. You know what I'm saying? I'm too grown to be encouraging you guys into your graveyards, encouraging you guys into your coffins. So, listen, no innocents or guilties. I don't give a fuck if he kicked your door off. Figure it out. Or only get him. If you're gonna be shooting off, find him in the alley and take his ass out then. But I'm not gonna encourage you niggas killing each other no more. Fuck that. If you got caught lacking, you got caught lacking. But we could pull the curtain back even a little bit more. Rather than getting caught lacking, the pussy hole who robbed you, stop robbing niggas. You're a bitch. That goes for all the rappers who talk about kicking doors off. Go get your own things. It doesn't make you cool. It makes you weird. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all favorite rappers be talking about putting splinters in niggas' doors. You're a fucking hater. Nigga make his money and now you want to go take his? That's bitch made. That don't make you hard, fam. Jack boys are pussies. They just have guns. They're too lazy to get it themselves, so they take yo shit. That don't make them hard. That just makes them lazy and weird. And there's jack boys that are probably in the audience right now like, yo, suck your mom Friday. No, suck your mom, bro. You're losers. You're wearing somebody else's work. Salute to Charleston White, yo. I'm gonna keep on talking about Charleston White every time you pop up on these internets. Even though this is an old video that they try to make it back into like a new news story, I'm gonna keep on saluting him, man. Stop the fuckery, y'all. It's starting to get annoying. We ain't them niggas, fam. Them niggas have way more problems than us. We could turn this shit around. I ain't saying free nobody. Y'all can say that shit in the comments. Comment gang strong. Anywho, I think I've said enough. No podcast this week, like I said, but there will be more content for your head top. Just now. All right, probably be back in the next couple of days. I will be doing an interview. I'm not going to tell you who I'm doing the interview with, but like me being interviewed, not me interviewing somebody. Okay. Somebody hollered at me and said, yo, I want to do an interview with you. I checked out their production. I was digging the production and I said, you know what? Fine. Let's make it happen. So look out for that whenever that drops. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to answer any questions you got. All of your questions. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, follow me on all my social media platforms. Friday Ricky Dred, DRED, WeLoveHipHop.ca, and Visionary Arts Center for everything else. I'm off this.